Hello and welcome. This tutorial will demonstrate the basics of APA citations, including recognizing why citations are necessary and when to use them, understanding the general format of citations in APA, providing the citation information for an article found in a database, and understanding how to use citation tools in EBSCO, RefWorks, and APA style guides. So why do we cite? Citations are like a roadmap or a stepping stone to a particular resource so that you, your professor, or your readers would be able to locate your reference in its original format. The parts that make up a citation describe any kind of published or unpublished material: books, journals, articles, websites, research studies, archival materials, or more. If you use a resource in your paper, citations give credit to the originator or the author, pointing to them as the creator of that piece of information. Citations enable your reader to locate and research the resource on their own if they are interested in your topic. They also help to establish you as part of the scholarly conversation in your field. You'll need to cite your source in a number of situations. Paraphrasing an author means that you're mostly using your own words, but you're referring to an idea that is not your own. Using the rule of three to decide whether or not you're paraphrasing, if you're using the same or similar three words in the same or similar order as the author, you then cross the line from paraphrasing into a direct quote. Direct quotes are used anytime you're referencing a source verbatim, and you'll use quotations to set apart the author's information. However, you'll need to make sure that you introduce the quotation and explain what it means to your research. Do not just include a quote and assume your reader will know why you chose it. If you're quoting your resource directly and the quote is more than 40 words, use a block quote to set it apart within your paragraph. Block quotes are usually indented within the text of your paper, but do not require quotation marks. Again, these quotes require your introduction or explanation of purpose of use. Citing occurs in two ways within your paper. In-text or parenthetical documentation can be found within the body of your paper, usually at the end of the sentence where your reference occurs. This will look like an abbreviated version of the citation on your works cited or referenced page at the end of your paper. For example, parenthesis, APA 2010 P.7 is the in-text citation for the book, the publication manual of the American Psychological Association, and specifically refers to a reference on page 7 of that book. Note that the in-text citation creates a link to the resource at the end of the paper. The parts of the citation are similar regardless as to whether you're using MLA, APA, AMA, Chicago, or any other citation style. All that changes is the order in which they appear and their formatting. Here, we're looking at the basic forms of APA citation for an in-text citation, books, articles, and websites. Note that here, references is the title which appears on the last page of your paper for APA style, and that proper format includes double spacing and having a hanging indent under the first line of each citation. If you are familiar with proper APA format and would like to use the EBSCO cite tool, always remember to double check your results. The EBSCO citation, for our example, investigating women's greater support of the Affordable Care Act by Lizotte, would be the author's name, Lizotte, M. period, the year of publication in parenthesis 2016, end parenthesis, period, the article title, Investigating Women's Greater Support of the Affordable Care Act, period, the journal title in which the article is published, in italics, Social Science Journal, comma, the volume and issue number for the journal where the article can be found. In this case, volume 53, issue 2, the page numbers for the article 209 to 221, and the DOI or digital object identifier if it is available for the article. Always double check your citations, whether by longhand or using the cite tool, against a reliable citation guide online or in print, such as the APA Style Guide to Electronic References. In this case, our citation matches the cite tool, but that is not always the case. From the same toolbar as the cite tool in EBSCO, you have the option to export the citation to a bibliographic management database, like RefWorks, to help organize your favorite resources and remember their citations later for your paper. By now, you should be able to recognize why and when citations are necessary, understand the parts of a citation in APA format, provide citation information for articles in a database, and how and when to use the cite tool in EBSCO properly. If you have any questions at all, please call or email me. I'd be glad to help with your research and look forward to hearing from you soon.